What up guys, Nakamoto Crypto here, June 25th, 2021. That is the date to mark on your calendars, as this is the day Bitcoin could explode. These are the words of popular crypto analyst Justin Bennett, and here are his reasons. Stay tuned. Like and subscribe, let's get to it. Crypto trader and analyst Justin Bennett is telling his Bitcoin bulls to keep an eye on this specific date, June 25th, 2021, as Bitcoin is still struggling to maintain an upward momentum. In a new strategy session, Bennett says that monthly futures expiration date have played a big part in Bitcoin's price action, often correlating with local tops and bottoms. He gave an example. Back in January of this year, Bitcoin expiration date happens and a massive rally followed, taking Bitcoin from the low 20s to the high 30s. Fast forward a month later, another Bitcoin expiration date happened, taking BTC from the low 30s to the high 40s. Fast forward a month later, in March, another Bitcoin expiration date happens, taking BTC from 40k all the way up to $64,000. Since then we have retraced about 50%. And that brings us to now. The closely followed Analyst states that Bitcoin's price following the monthly futures expirations may also correlate with the quarterly expirations. He notes that on June 25th of this year, Bitcoin futures are set to expire, potentially marking a bottom for the number one digital asset, Bitcoin. As he states that my theory is that if Bitcoin has followed monthly future expirations like it did previously, then it stands to reason that it could also be following the quarterly futures expiration, and if that's the case, then we already saw the top shortly after the month of April of $64,000. If this is the case, then we could also see the crypto bottom sometimes in June the 25th. That's when the quarter 2 futures will expire. So June the 25th is going to be a date to keep an eye on your calendar. Bennett also takes into account that until then, Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency market could face more downward pressure, concluding that this is just a theory of mine, but given what we have seen from these monthly expiration features so far in 2021, I think that it makes sense that at least another short rally is set to happen right after this expires. Another factor to keep an eye on is the fact that Bitcoin is poised for a bullish run as the US inflation surges to its highest level since 2008. The price of Bitcoin historically correlates with inflation in the US. This is mostly because many turn to the cryptocurrency asset as a hedge against inflation. According to a current report, inflation in the United States has surged to its highest since 2008. This report, shared by the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, estimates that inflation has steadily risen from 1.4% since January of this year. The consumer price index moved from 4.2% in April to 5% in May. The core price index, which excludes food and energy, also has hit its highest since 1992 by recording a whopping 3.8% move year on year and a 3% move since May. The cost of used car has surged by 7.3% from April to May. This is just 1 month, and as claimed by the report, the price from the previous year was up by 29%. Energy prices also were not spared by this hit, increasing by 28% year on year. The report further reveals that the cost of flights, rental cars, used cars, households, furnishing and clothing has also surged. In May, Adam Crisafulli, the founder of Vital Knowledge, believes that inflation will abate in the coming month. This is going to hit hard. The CPI isn't likely to change this narrative dramatically, and there are still indications that inflation momentum is set to abate in the next coming month. It has also been revealed that the Federal Reserve has sold $160 million of its corporate debt holding. This began with the Feds selling their shares of the 16 bond exchange traded fund ETF. According to the European Central Bank President Christine Lagarde, inflation is inevitable at this point as the economy seeks to get back on track. Although the high inflation rates has been a cause of concern as investors expect to tighten their monetary policies caused by high interest rates, the stock market has reacted strongly to this, as higher inflation technically decreases the purchasing power of the US dollar. This forces individuals and institutions to retreat from the United States dollar to take shelter in hard assets like Bitcoin, where you can hold it and the value of your money will appreciate. This explains why the S&P 500 has responded by rising to an all-time high of $4,249 on Thursday. The Bitcoin price is slowly moving up on the price curve with a current price of around $35,000 after falling to as low as $32,000 in the past few days. So inflation rates are here, the global market is inflating like a balloon, and this could be a good sign for hard assets like Bitcoin. What a best time to hold cryptocurrency. Like the video, share, subscribe for some daily crypto content. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.